Afternoon, the jury was shown a series of gruesome photos of the crime scene. We want to warn our viewers, we're not showing you by any means the worst of them, but giving you a sense of some of the photos. And in there's the bathroom. You can see the victim, Travis Alexander, in some of these shots, his body, parts of it in the shower, various blood stains, and we'll show them to you. Again, these are just a tiny little sliver of some of the photos. But Beth, tell us about these photos and the significance to the state's case.
Well, Jane, these photos are gruesome indeed, very bloody, and they tell a story. It is a story that Juan Martinez told yesterday in his opening statement, and he will tell again, I assume, in closing arguments, because it's the pattern of the blood drips, blood spatter, and pooling of blood that probably explains the sequence of the wounds as they were inflicted and how hard Travis Alexander fought for his life. We haven't even seen the worst of them. That's coming up next week, and that's the big pool of blood at the end of a hallway leading into the master bedroom where his throat is slashed, where she really finishes him off. And even though we saw so much blood today, spatter and drips and pools of blood throughout the bathroom, various areas. There's a big bathroom. There was a toilet room, and then there's a room where the double sink is, and then there's the bathtub, and then there's the shower where he was found. There's a linen closet where there was a box. It looked like a box of Xerox paper, and there's blood stain, like a couple of inches of it, because there was so much blood. It soaked up the box. Anyway, it tells a story. We see the shell casing from the one shot that was fired near the sink. According to the prosecutor, that's the third wound that was inflicted, third major wound. The first one was the stab wound to the heart, where he starts fighting. He stands over the sink. It's just full of blood, and there's spatter. He's probably spitting up blood. He's spitting. He's dripping. There's some swipes, like maybe he did it or she's cleaning up, and then he will stagger down the hallway. We haven't seen those photos yet because her palm print is in blood in the wall, and then his throat is slashed. He's probably getting weak. He falls. She slashes his throat, drags him back to the shower, and shoots him in the head along the way.
Well, Susan Constantine, jury consultant. Do we have Susan?
I'm here.
Okay, you're a body language expert. These photos, I got to tell you, they're gruesome. We gasped as we were watching them, and we're blurring. I mean, that's his body right there. We're blurring it. Okay, we're not being gruesome, but the jury is seeing all of it. In opening statements, they saw very, very graphic photos of private parts of the defendant's naked body. Need I say more? What impact is all of this going to have on the jurors?
A tremendous impact. You know, imagine, seeing that yourself, seeing those photos, and it becomes a visual imprint inside your brain that they'll probably have to have counseling afterwards to get over this. This is not something they could just look at a picture, put it down, like when we saw on Casey Anthony, we saw some photos, but not graphic, bloody photos. This is so catastrophic that it's really going to hit to the core of their beingness, that I think they're going to have a tremendous time, not only just getting over the pictures, but emotionally being able to handle the stress of seeing such a gruesome